Good morning, Namaskar, Jai Jagannath. I'm Chidatmika, all the way from Odisha, Bhubaneswar, the temple city, the land of Lord Jagannath, Sri Hari Vishnu. I'm delighted today to be here in front of you to share the journey which made me stand in front of you from purpose to impact. I born in a small town city called Baleshwar from Odisha, and my father inculcated all the value system with the children and given my name Chidatmika. Chit Atmika. Chit, the pleasure, the happiness, and Atmika, the soul. Always my father taught me one thing, that value and give back to the society, the ethics, the truthfulness. And we are three sisters, Chidatmika, Layatmika, and Ekatmika. Is all names are Goddess Durga, the Sakti. And one brother, Chidanand. From the childhood, my mother made me learn that yes, as a woman, you are daughter of someone, sister of someone, wife of someone, but need to understand the Kasturi in you. I think everybody knows the Kasturi Mirg. It just go in and around always till she doesn't understand that Kasturi within, then she calm. So my mother taught me from the childhood, understand who are you, what is your passion, and invest your timing. Each moment you value, and we exist in present, and that we value. So my education, I started from a government girls' high school. Then after that, my graduation. Because my father told me one thing, if you are educated, if you learn, each moment, let it be child or irrespective of the age, then you'll succeed in your career. So that's how my first job started for a project called Iron Deficiency Anemia and Iron Deficiency Disorders, and where the country was morely facing for the malnutrition. And I was a nodal officer, was working for this project, and 11 5-year plans supposed to be established. People call me sometimes joker. In Odia, we call it joker means if I am back of something, I never leave it till I have shot it. So that's what exactly happened. We were establishing the fact that the salt is the best vehicle or cheapest vehicle to iron back to your body. That is double fortified salt. And 11% of malnutrition was decreased because of this utilization in various feeding programs which government used to do. And I was traveling whole over India to establishing this fact, to implement this under the project. 2000, I got married to a plastic surgeon. A plastic surgeon who is considered to be the first Western plastic and cosmetic surgeon of Odisha. And in 2009, I started my journey of the entrepreneurship. Each thing today I started to address a void, the void of the society. While I was doing job, I used to interview many persons, and that's how I got to know sorry. Yeah. Yeah. As I told you, my journey always started to addressing a void, the void of the society. I got to know there is a big gap of academic world to the professional world. When the students are just passed out from the college, they treat in front of the employer as a fresher. So the start date of journey was to make each student employable and winner. That's how we started my first entrepreneurship. Then keep on training to the students, teachers training program, and you'll happy to note that till date, more than 3,000 students who was placed, and the teachers, more than 5,000 placed more in government and private schools. While doing the job, I was meeting various tribal people. The tribal culture, their tradition, their attire, somehow mesmerized me. But I understood again there is a void. Today we call it backward, the stigma they are living, connected with the nature, not connected to the modern world, so-called. So I thought how I'll make this women, because I understood that women is the first and foremost. If we transform them, if we empower them, then the society can come to the mainstream. So that's how make me creating the Adirani, the India's first tribal peasant. And I consider to be founder of India's first tribal queen. And now there are many competitive examinations, the question being asked that who is the first tribal queen of India? And answer is Pallavi Durua. Pallavi Durua is a girl from a small village where no water, no electricity connection of Odisha, called Koraput by Pariguda. And today, her name is incorporated in Indian GK, and being the first girl, educated girl of her village, because soon after she crowned as Adirani, I adopted her and completed her education, and she is the first girl of her village who is serving as a teacher in her school. In fact, many tribal like this today in her village, and neighboring village, everybody is talking about Pallavi, that we wanted to be Pallavi Didi. Journey never starts when you start exploring your versatile things. We started working in 2014 for Hunger-Free Odisha, because I believe that when God created this world, the right to food is for everyone, but somebody waste and somebody sleep with the hungry. So that's how we started many initiatives called Sohahar, which is transforming the livelihood, and Shraddha Arpan, transforming the Vedic era Muthiye Chawla. I believe strongly Sanatan Dharma. In our dharma, there is nothing I. This is we. We together make the changes to the world and create the impact. Each movement of our life is been accountable. Nobody is our competitor, frankly. We ourselves is our competitor. We work ourselves to evaluate ourselves as a self-esteemed in front of the society. There are many initiatives which has been curated, and I have been working with Commissioner Police for Basti Kuchala, Basti Mitra, skilling the women with a small micro entrepreneurship. Sohar is one of them. During my job and the entrepreneurship journey, I completed my MBA in entrepreneurship, PhD in international business, and 2 delete honored from tribal development and international peace. And This Adirani, which I was talking about you, was very simple. Because the theory of Panchasila says the 5 principles of the life, where you cannot over-administer the tribals. They should grow on their own genius. Social change is not a cultural change, and modernity is not to follow Westernized. This was the clear-cut vision because I understood the tribals believe in Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a terminology of Africa where we say I am because of you, or my existence because of you are. We call unity is a strength, that's fine. But somehow I was thinking there was some void where this tribal women is not coming to the mainstream because they are having the social fear. A tribal woman is scared to talk in front of audience that I'm tribal, I'm beautiful, my beauty is just not lies with good look, it is beyond the good look. And I was not addressing the beauty. I was addressing the supreme beauty which is connected to the mother nature. Because tribals are basically like a transparent seed. There is no trace of any adulteration. They always live with the purity. And that purity I was trying to unveil. The treasure I wanted to unveil. And now you'll be happy to know it. This is recorded in Golden Book of World Record, connecting each tribals, because in COVID period, it was a big challenge to connect globally. But one good thing happened, that we connected online, irrespective of any places. So that's how we connected. And in 2009, I started a multi-specialty hospital and a clinic of Odisha cosmetic surgery. Now, driving the medical tourism in the state of Odisha. And with some of, I'll say, that students, God has given one life. And each moment we have to value and spend the timing. Such impactable will stand tall in front of the society. Thank you very much. Namaskar.